To Limestone 1213. You see, something about the Little Mermaid does not convince me. And I learned from the times that I started this, not everything that I say could have the proper meaning on the proper day. So, which means that I may have said something that was around the right area, but just not perfectly fitted. So I know I called 24 to friggin' Passover. But you see, as I studied The Little Mermaid, I recognized that I watched The Little Mermaid before I watched all of her videos, especially the 3 ones that she wears that this got masked, and it fits the same vision I seen her as a little girl riding around calling 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, as in a different structure when she's much older with Jason in her hands in front of the house of Israel, which is Freddy's nightmare. Now, as I look more into The Little Mermaid, I see the Little Mermaid's tattoo, and it reminds me of an Antichrist. And it also reminds me of the Little Mermaid that's surrounded in dark places with different kind of faces. So now, as far as not enlightening me, when I start adding everything up, I say maybe I'm wrong. From Taylor Swift to Tiffany, which I recounted out, I was wrong before, makes 7. And completed perfectly because that's how the dream was structured out. That's how I got the Tiffany, having a Trump dream and with the Trump baby. But you see, I was willing to swap out the Little Mermaid, place her on ice until she turned 24. But being the fact that we short on time was forcing me to place her under females down the line. But now I'm starting to realize, no. The only one I wait for 24 is Kali. The Little Mermaid will go into marriage and bring a male heir at the age of the mark of the beast. And it will be structured Cinderella, the Little Mermaid, exactly how Lionel got it coordinated, all the way to 6. So I need to find a replacement for Snow White. So really I got 5. Taking out milk, I'm taking out honey. So I need to find 2 more Disney characters that fit the description of a magic rainbow. See, because they got the Baphomet side, they got the Antichrist on the gay rights and the gay structure. So, I'm starting to believe. I know it's in between the 7 because last night my dream proved it. When she's with the when the woman killed the man, and then the bullet ran through him and fell on me, and she told me the king is in the womb. King of what? The king of Antichrist is going to be carried in the one, the king of the world. He's going to claim to be the king of the world, the savior of the world. He's going to perform miracles. And not only was I calling it for on a spiritual domain, also in a dream, it approves my will to understand. It's my communication that God shows me. You're on the right track. So little mermaid will be married, brought into communion, ready to give air, bring birth, and bring the air. I want to see. Because the little mermaid has been the princess of Egypt, Cleopatra, and Caesar's lover. And them times I was 52. She was 21 when we became lovers, but she fell in love with me at the age of 14. See, but what struck me about Cleopatra in them times, besides her young and her beauty, her will to lead. As a young leader. And she was determined to hold her kingdom at a young age. Not only did she love Caesar, but she loved her country. She loved Egypt and the people of Egypt and what it stood for. That's why she poisoned herself with a cobra's hand. But the cobra represents a nightmare, disguised in Egypt's temples. And when I come to look at which one plays the nightmare the best, it's the Little Mermaid. Because once she gets so far down the sea, she's in complete darkness where the light don't shine. The fork was her favorite piece of treasure. This Little Mermaid happens to be mixed in the same division with these forks and these nightmares. They've stabbed it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. See, but the Little Mermaid's comfortable around darkness. It's like she's been structured to understand the dark sides of the gods. And somebody who's well ahead of the game is organizing these videos for her.